Bang! Want to welcome everyone to Global Markets Radio Daily Recap. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Tuesday, April the 10th, 4 p.m. Eastern, 2012. What a day. What a day. Can you say continuation? Can you say no turnaround Tuesday? No soup for the Bulls? Man, I'm sorry I haven't been more bearish. But certainly Bernanke did not deliver last night. Talked about bank reform, Basel, potential disasters. Certainly wasn't about QE3. But we did have a nice pop in Asia. Dollar sold off a little bit. Hopefully you got a chance to get long the dollar. But again, S&P is breaking through. You can make a case for a lot of reasons. I mean, wholesale inventories up stunningly, up 0.9%. Estimates for up 0.5%. If inventories are rising, that means sales suck. GDP gets knocked down. So again, the S&P you see here, I've got the Fibonacci retracement from the low in December to the recent high, and we get a gorgeous number of 1340. Oh baby. So we did have some other news that came out last night. China trade balance, not so bad, but we did have bad China news. One of the head of the Politburo, basically wife arrested for killing a British citizen. Interesting. He's gone. But that's instability. Not always good for the markets. Japan did nothing. Dollar yen collapsing on that. Bond yields collapsing. VIX exploding. Dogs and cats hanging out a little bit today. Oh, baby. Under the 50-day moving average, you see in purple here. And as we see the dollar index, looking like it wants to break out. Pole flagging. Oh, baby. Tonight should be relatively easy. Dollar up. This should be an easy dollar up day. New Zealand, Australia, dollar, Canada exploding. Certainly that Centex investor confidence in Europe, 14.7 in the negative. Almost double the estimates negative. Worse. Not good. Things are not looking very good. But you see here, dollar index really with the stock market down almost 200 points. You would have thought we had a lot more movement. Well, that's going to be tonight's trade. Euro dollar is ready to collapse. 3 days flagging, holding at the lows like this without any significant bounce. This looks like death. Oh, people, there are times when trades are easy. These should be easy. Oh, baby. Pull, flag, and pull. All we have to do is break through 130.40. And then crack through 130, and it's over. Toast. Say bye-bye. Euro looks like death. No real news tonight. Again, Spanish bond yields continue to go higher. We do have an auction. I believe an Italian $11 billion auction. If that's a terrible auction, it's over. Snap count, meltdown, bye-bye. And I would think that's going to happen. But we do have some numbers in Asia tonight. Bank lending out of Japan, core machine orders, consumer sentiment out of Australia, with the home loan supposed to be down 3.6%. Look for that number to suck. Aussie's going to break that 50 and hard tonight. Oh, yeah. German wage prices, maybe. And that's really it. Canadian housing starts. Import crude inventories. Big deal. Big number of the U.S. tomorrow is more in the afternoon. We get Beige Book, as well as the federal budget. I mean, look at this dollar Canada breaking out. You know, sometimes dollar Canada leads the way. And let me tell you something. This baby's flying. Big time breakout. 10, 20, 30 all turning to the upside. This is really starting to look delicious. Very, very good. Certainly to a rally up to 101.70 in that zone. But this thing is breaking out. This thing looks gorgeous. And Euro Canada, I'm looking for 132 reversal. I would love to see us get up into this channel line. That would be freaking gorgeous. That's up to 133, actually. That's another monster move. End of the day, though, I see this baby collapsing. But we'll see as we saw oil continue to go lower. Euro yen continue to go lower. Look at this Euro yen. Broken. Busted. Do you fib on this one? Sail at a 104.30. Easy. Euro sterling also couldn't hold the rally. Looks like it wants to now melt down. Absolutely. Cable held up well in the Euro sterling sell-off. Nice outside candle, and it's still negative on the day. That's enough. Enough to hold your hat on. Sterling looks like it wants to collapse. Today, sort of the calm before the storm. Drifting higher on Euro sterling going down. And again, they broke out some other ones. Pound Aussie, pound Kiwi. We gave you those yesterday. Bang. Again, if the market was going to be down, this would have been a short. But as soon as the market was melting down, you could have made nice trades in these things on the upside. Aussie, Kiwi were down all day. This pound Kiwi looks gorgeous. Going up to the moon. New Zealand dollar is going to crack tonight. Tonight. Even almost an outside candle. Closing fairly strong. I still love it short. Love. I think this baby's going to crack. I mean, this wedge, however you want to call it, consolidation, weird, whatever. Toast. If dollar Canada could explode, New Zealand dollar is finished. Oh, baby. And Aussie, another one. Aussie Kiwi actually rallying a little bit, but Aussie dollar just finished. That's it. We take out 102.40, it's over. Say a little 101.50. Easy. And see what's interesting is, see how in the Dow we did our Fibonacci from this level? Well, look where we are. This is why this level has been holding so well. Should we break through the golden retracement, it's going to get ugly. And that means the Dow should get ugly. And we could be talking about a fib 101. Another 160 pips. Why not? Or you can also do it from your other one here. That's 101 again. So you see the importance of this level on Aussie. Should we break through 102.40? Say goodnight. Good night. Bye-bye. Dollar Swiss. Looks like it wants to go. Pole, flag. Looks like it wants to try and break higher. Certainly 102.50 easy. Got a monster channel line here. We take that out. Like 102.35. Gone. To the moon. Alice. Big resistance there. I think we take it out. Sterling yen, toast. Big outside candle. Going lower. Certainly down to 126.50. Another 150 pips. Easy. Easy. And again, dollar yen. Big break. Big outside candle. Toast. Do you fib? course. Say hello to 80. Easy. Easy. Swiss yen. Love this baby. Toast. Bye-bye. I mean, right there. Free fall. Free fall. Say bye-bye. Let's look at gold. Gold was fairly impressive today. Now, tomorrow, what could maybe save the market would be the beige book and the budget. You get a budget that's not so bad, that's better. They're looking at negative 202 billion. What if it comes in 175 in the negative? Gold would tank. What if the beige book is Goldilocks? Well, things are okay, jobs getting better, order's okay, and, not so bad, not so hot, inflation under control. Janet Yellen speaking tomorrow night also could be important as well. That's 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Crude continues to look weak. Backdoor channels with Iran, successful. What's amazing with Obama today, I must say. What's amazing to me is that he really thinks that government can do better with tax dollars than the average American. Because I would just say this regarding this, and, take it for what it's worth, but think about it. If you're going to do away with certain loopholes, and I agree many loopholes should be taken away, it should be gone, waste. But what about the loopholes that do good? What about the loopholes that create jobs? What about the loopholes that gives you a tax deduction for charity to schools? Basically, they're going to take that away from you. The government is then going to get that money. But they're going to do better than the organization you gave the money to, a private organization. The government is going to do better and get more bang for the buck than that private institution. Do you really believe that? Can you possibly believe it? I mean, we're not in the age of centralized computer, and I can understand a government, efficient government. Listen, I think it's possible to have an efficient government, especially with the computer technology we're going to have in 10 years. But right now, it's still freaking old desktops. It's going to take a decade to really get the government integrated. And I think it has great potential. But right now, and again, I think half the deductions need to go. But I think there's got to be plenty of deductions out there that do create jobs, that do good. Where instead of giving the money to the government, you give the money to a charity or an organization via deductions that add jobs, that promote education. What about private funding for Sallie Mae? Let that be deductible. Instead of the government giving everyone who wants a student loan a student loan. What happened to the day when you had to work 3 jobs and work your way through college? Obama basically says it's not possible. It's impossible today to work your way through college. Can you believe that? That it's government's job and society's job to make sure that you don't have to work 3 jobs. What a bunch of baloney. I think the average American now, the kid is just lazy and thinks that he's entitled to this. Would our founding fathers really believe that that's what they wanted? I don't believe that. Again, I think there's plenty of things to be done, plenty of things that can be done. But I think that to basically say, cutting all the loopholes, giving government that money, we're going to be better off. I don't see it that. I don't see that. What are you going to do with that money, Obama? What is government going to do specifically with that money? Green, Solyndra, invest in some more bad plan, bad ideas, more unemployment benefits for people that don't deserve them. Maybe if we knew where the money was going, what about natural gas stations? It would take $20 billion. That's it. And we could have thousands of natural gas stations across America. I don't get it. Natural gas continues to go lower and cheaper. You would think this guy would jump behind this idea, but he doesn't. And it looks like Romney's our man. Good luck with that. Yeah, and that's the other point I wanted to make. What about getting colleges to be more affordable? What about taxing colleges more? What about that? Oh, and I'm glad I remember this. Obama today said that college experience is the same as real life experience. He thinks it's equal. He doesn't buy it. That's because that's all he ever did. Can you believe that? When I was in college, I was in La La Land. My father paid all my bills. I got a check every month to pay my rent and everything. Never had to work. Studied and partied my ass off. How is that the real world? What did it teach me? Don't get me wrong, I got a lot out of college from my classes I took. But certainly my real world experiences was more working over the summers. Not writing papers. But I know I'm ranting. But I just think that to say that taxing the wealthy is going to solve all the problems is the same as the Republicans saying that we don't have to raise taxes to solve our problem. It's a joke. They lie. They lie to you. They lie to me. Both Democrats and Republicans, they lie. There's no vision in this country right now on how to really get ourselves out of this. There's no vision of where we're going to be in 10 years. A goal for 10 years from now and a plan on how to get there. And let's start today. I thought we were getting that with Barack Obama. It's obvious it's not. You must admit that. There's one person who benefited from Barack Hussein Obama. It's Barack Hussein Obama. Very wealthy man. Thanks to you folks electing him. Good job. On that note, again, dollar up big. Euro collapse. S&P 1340, next target. People, it's time to try my product. Info at globalfxllc.com. 1 week free trial. Andrew Spanton. Euro dollar. Say goodnight. The only voice. Oh, and by the way, foreign policy. Let's see. Obama. He's lost. Let's put this. He's lost Egypt, who was Western leaning, Mubarak, to the Muslim Brotherhood. He lost Libya. Gaddafi gave up his nukes, was relatively not, he was crazy, but still Western. Right? Gone. And now going radical. Yet you have Syria that has killed 10,000 of their people. 10,000. Yet we do nothing about it. The Russians and the Iranians in control. So now Israel, our friend, is now surrounded by enemies. Where's the foreign policy genius? What has he done that's so great? Iran is still going to have a nuclear weapon. North Korea is about to launch a missile into space and not allowed to, and do another nuclear test. And Russia continues to dominate. Continue its dominance over foreign policy in the Middle East and its region. And America role diminishing more and more. How is that good? I don't get it. Andrew Spanton, Global Markets Radio, the only voice you'll ever need who truly loves to make you money. I'm going to do my job tonight. Have a good one.